Good morning, guys. So today we are ready to head back on our final leg to Vancouver, and I think I didn't show you guys what this room looks like last night, like I always do. It's just a basic room. We just got a cheap room at yeah, my wife doesn't believe it's cheap because it's still almost $100, but I think it's the almost one of the cheapest you can find around here. But then the things in the hotel gives you an idea why that is so. This should be my favorite part of the tour, but then the room tour. But look at how small the bathroom is. So small, so small. Just imagine. The shower is so small. Yeah, every other thing basic. Just complaining about the fact that they didn't make the bed very well as well, but it's what it is. We spent the night and we're ready to head back. Hey guys, so we're ready to head out to back to Vancouver. This morning we'll be driving on the Highway 1 from Kamloops. We'll drive through Spences Bridge, through Boston Bar and through Lytton before we get to Hope, and then continue our journey on the Highway 1. So it's my first time driving on this highway, so let's see how that experience would go. Like, this is new. I'm used to, what everybody knows that happens everywhere else. You fill up, you maybe tap your card or insert your card, and then it holds up a certain amount of money, and then when you are done filling up, you get a calculation of how much you've spent or how much gas you bought, and then that's it. But here, please prepare inside or leave payment with cashier. So I literally had to leave like my points card and my credit card inside with them. Like that's what happened in small towns. I don't know where we are actually. When I entered into Like the place, I was literally the only black person. Everybody in here was white and all lost, just staring at me. Okay, Hope River. Like everybody was just staring at me like I'm like I'm coming from the moon or something. It makes sense now. Like the gas station is literally in the middle of nowhere, so anybody can just come in and then maybe they've busted their what's it called a few times, and so it makes sense. It makes sense that way. Okay, let's continue on our ride. Yeah, and then right now we are some 17 kilometers away from Boston Bar, and less than 300 kilometers from Vancouver. I think in total we've done like about 200 kilometers already this morning. There is a little bit of a wait. We got a construction going on this highway, so I think they're stopping and passing vehicles for now. But yeah, going smooth so far. Destination home, destination Vancouver. Like, I think at this point in the journey, I'm feeling like I just want to be home now. Man, this feels like you know Need for Speed. I don't know anybody who is a gamer watching this, those Need for Speed, and then you go windy road, that's the way it feels. I'm not trying to drive like Need for Speed though. I'm not moving at that speed, trust me. You can see I'm moving within the speed limit, but the drive still feels exactly that way. And then you're driving like next to this massive mountain. It's this big gorge. It's surreal, man. Like, I can't really fully describe how I feel with this drive, but I'm loving every bit of it. If you haven't come this highway 1, between Spences Bridge and Lytton, yeah, it's worth checking out. Come try it. And like I said, like, one thing is just I'm really happy about is like the safety features put in place. Here they said it goes 60 kilometers. The road is windy. You know, like, you get notified. You get heads up about the dangers ahead, and pretty much if you do your part and drive safely, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's yeah, it's a working system, like we say. So we're just driving into Lytton. We won't be staying in the town, but we'll just be driving through. This is the town where there's been like successive wildfires, I think for 2 seasons now. Last year it was crazy. So many persons' houses got razed down, they were displaced, and now this year as well. But yeah, we driving through the town now, and you can even see signs of places that were burnt down, the pine trees that have been razed down as well. It's a really sad situation. It's unfortunate, and my sympathies to those who lost properties, maybe lost lives as well. I wouldn't know, but so many persons became homeless because of this wildfire. And you guys saw the landscape as we're coming. You see how dry it is, so you can pretty much imagine why it is like that. So it's unfortunate. And the crazy thing about it is, I think there's some sort of a natural phenomenon that makes this happen. And so it's either people stop living here, which I think it's impossible, you know. For some, it's their ancestral land. It's where, you know, they grew up. It's all they know. I think every part of this journey presents its own challenge. The challenge of this one is like a windy landscape. It's beautiful. We've come up on another Thompson River right now, like over there. We saw, I think, North Thompson River. We saw it's North Thompson Nicola River, South Thompson Nicola River, South Thompson River, and now a Thompson River. So if there are this much Thompson River, why did you say the Fraser River is like the lifeblood of BC? There's so much Thompson River in BC too. But yeah, this landscape is beautiful. It feels like some places I've seen in videos on, like in the US, but it's not surprising. US and Canada, they share similar landscape in certain parts of the country. So, but yeah, it's beautiful. It's just another driving challenge, basically. Yeah, it's all windy. Every single kilometer you do, you are hitting another bend and another curve. You're climbing up, you're descending. Yeah, but another beautiful thing is, see how dry it is on the right hand side. If you just, slightly pan over to the left, look at the top of the mountains. If you can see it from the distance, there's snow there. So literally in the same area, less than say 50 kilometers apart, one part is so dry patched ground. Feels like there is no what's it called, there hasn't been rainfall here. Just look at those thorns that grow when the land is so dry. Those ones that grow in deserts, they are like literally here. And then on the other side, it's white. So isn't Canada just interesting? And I find it interesting, the fact that I think I interact with so many Canadians, and many have not even left. They've never traveled out of maybe their province of birth or where they live, just not interested. I think if I, as a foreigner in this country, can be so interested in finding out about, what the different areas or different towns, cities in this country of, I think those who are from here should even feel much more, because you improve your horizon. You realize like the world does not revolve around the Vancouver or the Toronto or wherever it is that you're living or that you grew up in. It's just beautiful. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the ride. I can't even lie. And I think I would say it's also a little bit of a privilege, because if you are from here and you are used to all these good roads, proper markings on the road, there is a passing lane when you can pass a vehicle, you do not really appreciate it. Where I come from, we were talking yesterday about how, myself and my wife discussed yesterday about how places where there were construction on the road, there were like workers who were literally on the roadside to stop vehicle to say, okay, you guys can carry on now. If it's in Nigeria, it's especially in a rural area like that, they would not care. They would just keep on doing their construction, and then there'll be a long line of traffic. So you have all this. I think you should enjoy it and make the most of it. Travel, get out of Calgary, get out of Toronto, get out of Vancouver, and come see what else your country has to offer.
Like they burrow, the train track entered into the mountains. They burrow through the mountains too.
Oh, I see what that be columns.
Around.
Yeah, and it's carrying like 2 decks. Yeah. So after 2,000 kilometers and above, 2,000 kilometers plus, yeah, we're finally in Vancouver. It's been a long, interesting journey, and we are back to this to this slow-moving traffic. Gas is 198 from 150 something to 198. Yeah, we're back to that life, and but it's been a beautiful journey. Thanks for riding with us till we do another trip. Yeah, okay, some beautiful fall colors to welcome us. Yeah, it's nice. I don't know how I feel now. I think driving it's like a high intensity activity. Like you have to like concentrate fully. All those times when we're like weaving through bends and around mountains and stuff, like you just need to like concentrate fully, so you don't go running off a cliff or something. But thanks to God, everything was smooth. There were no issues, and we're almost home. Yes. So guys, I think that's the end of this series, trip to Calgary and back. We did the Highway 1, the Highway 3, Highway 5, the Highway 93N, the Icefield Parkway, what else? The Coquihalla, the Highway 7 West, and yeah, the Trans-Canada Highway, which is the same as Highway 1. And we're almost home. It's been nice. So keep driving, drive safe, guys. I think I can say that now. my driving experience just went like 120% up because of like all the experience, especially like what happened on the Icefield Parkway. But it's good thing we're here. So see you guys on the next one. Cheers.